Everybody, Sandmeron here. Welcome back to the episode of Hearts of Iron 4, playing with Germany in 1936. In fact, World War II is at full scale. As you can see, we're playing with Adolf H, and we're doing fine with German right. Now we're trying to befriend Romania, for example. Anyway, let's go on with the game. So last time, I don't remember exactly what happened, except that we continued our missions. And I think that we're trying an invasion right here in the Mediterranean Sea, but we're also having a good control of the Atlantic Gap right here. As you can see, we got plenty of ships that we have sent. The Allies need to pull back, but as you can see, they still got the big territory of Free France here, Mediterranean Special Measures. The France is having 0 manpower, however, and they got 10 to 21 divisions. We are starting to gain some more manpower, 810, because we actually didn't change the lot because we don't have enough political powers, but we are controlling a huge territory, as you can see. Almost all of Africa, a big part of India, some parts of Europe, the whole of United Kingdom, a big part of France. So yes, we are making a lot of manpower, and I hope that we're gonna make even more. We're also recruiting some new top divisions that I managed to put up together here in the last episode, such as the Panzer I Armed Division, and of course the Schwerer Panzer Division, the Heavy Armor Panzer Division, which will be, of course, replenished to a full divisions with like at least 10,000 men. The Panzer First Division already have 4,700 men, but there's still room for improvement here, as you can see. So all this just about to come. We also got enough, what's it called, enough supplies here. Enough field guns, and whereas infantry equipment 1.2 million, as you can see, we got a lot. Heavy tank, we're just building a lot right now, and heavy tank destroyer 2. Our divisions will become absolutely invincible, such as the heavy panzer division and the light panzer division, the Panzer I model, which means that no one is going to be able to mess with us in the future. As you can see, we got a limit of 560 divisions back in support divisions, which is just great. We have like 300. I think that we're doing fine. Now, we don't have an alliance with Austro-Hungarians, but because you also have only our puppet in the Axis, but I think we got a good relationship with them. I also thought that we have a non-aggression pact with them, and they're offering us some transit rights, which is just great. They also have a lot of puppet states too. But another danger that is growing comes from the east, because the Russians, which are now still at war with the Russian Empire, which is just a tiny territory down here. They don't even have a fort, but wait, it's their capital. They're gonna pose a threat once this war is going to end and Russia will be united. They are still fighting here against Tajikistan, and see if we can pull the Tajikistani up, although they are building up the civilian industry. World War II. So, very important things what's going on right now. We're just going to try to befriend Romania, which is neutral. It would be great if they would enter our alliance. They would be really massive. They got, of course, a lot of bonuses as far as I can see right here. They got, however, 500,000 manpower, and they got limited conscription only. So they're doing absolutely great. 22 divisions in these. This is really going good. Anyway, just move a little bit forward with the game. I'm gonna try to make more command power in order to recruit one more admiral, and then I'm gonna recruit one more general. That would be the plan. And we got construction 1. So this technology gives us construction speed 10% and 50% 10%. Which is absolutely great. As you can see here, we're still recruiting research and stuff here, including synthetic oil experiments, synthetic refining still level 3. Fuel refining 1 is even more important. Got plenty of fuel, got 7,000 fuel, which is absolutely great. But we're gonna move on to the space program and experimental rockets. Nuclear fusion. Of course, support technology. So I'm just gonna be right back. So I'm back. Let's go on with the game. So as I said, we're gonna have to research something else around here. Let's just see what can we research. Actually, we have researched something else, but I'm just gonna try to move on. Let's see what we got. So there's nothing to do here. Let's get back to small arms. As you can see, we are very advanced down here. However, if you're gonna go on with Granatwerfer or with improved infantry equipment, as you can see, we were just going to take a head time penalty. It's gonna take like 1 year, so I don't think I want to do this, but I would like to move on with this. So we already researching paratroopers. I could just move on, for example, with special forces, which is not possible, or with shock troops. True, it's going to take 111 days for what we're going to do. Desert infantry, Jaeger, and jungle specialists. And for shock troops, it's going to increase the attack. So shock troops 2. I'm going to go on with this one. Okay, let's go on with the game then. If we used to have a little bit more stability. Yeah, we're just taking... Yeah, because this is actually our territory. Just move back in Cairo. Because I don't want to take any attrition. If I can avoid attrition, I'm gonna do it. This is very important. As you can see, we're not taking attrition right now, and we're gonna leave our allies to defend the territory that is actually our territory. So making 23,000 manpower monthly, which is absolutely great. Sub-Saharan Africa, it says they were taking some attrition in March 1936. We also got a naval combat down here with some allied convoys. As you can see, we are sinking with our massive submarines. The success of our submarine is actually delightful, and this is mainly caused by our massive bonus that we are having because we're investing into a massive navy. As you can see, we have massive navy spending, which gives us a penalty of 20% on stability, and on political power gain minus 30%. That's why we have negative political power. But actually, I think that we're gonna have very soon positive political power, and that'll be able to change the law even more. For example, to get even more manpower, perhaps. Just perhaps. And this is the Kingdom of France, which is actually Vichy France. I don't know if it's called something else. It's called Vichy France. They're putting up together a new fleet down here with a lot of heavy fighters. I'm not even sure how many heavy fighters do we have now. So many heavy CV fighter. 1938 strategic bombers, tactical bombers. We had a lot. Fighter and Zeppelins. 2000. It's looking good. In fact, we are using our airplane. Let's see where we are using our airplanes. In Poland. That's right. Because I was just hoping they're gonna go to war with Poland, which... Oh, we can declare war right now. They're a puppet state of Russia, but I don't think we could take them out together. But I don't think I want to do that right now. The problem is that if I'm not going to take out Poland now, it's going to expire in 1938, and Poland is not alone. We're going to go and work with Russia too, because they're a puppet state of Russia. This is definitely going to happen. We got no other allies. And they're gonna be anyway taken out by Russian Empire. We're gonna just occupy Poland. I think this should be actually alright. I don't think that... Of course, this could lead Russia to enter on alliance with Austro-Hungarian Empire, and then we give us a war with Austro-Hungarian Empire, just because they're declaring war on Poland. That's why I don't know whether to do that, honestly. I think I'm just gonna... Maybe I should just wait about it. Defensive bunker. That's good. Now here, as you can see, there is not really much that we can do. We're just going to jump directly to support company. As you can see here, we can upgrade even farther the 1936 technology. I think military police is good suppression bonus class 2. Yeah, we're just going to need more heavy tanks, that's for sure. Let's see how many we're producing. Oh, heavy tractor. Yeah, we're producing a lot. And we still got a lot of refactors. Good. We got also get a little more manpower. So the question is, should we attack Poland? What do you guys think? Just write it down below in the chat and tell me what you think. If we should attack Poland or just wait a little bit more. These guys are moving back to assign regional to repair. Here you have Italians fighting with Ethiopians, since they're not doing good at all. And once we're gonna reach 1 million, I'm gonna launch a huge offensive down here, where the Allies have brought up so many divisions, but I think, and we're also gonna have to fight in the mountains. I think we're gonna lose a lot of manpower for nothing, but if you're gonna take only one region, it's going to be absolutely incredible, and I'm gonna sacrifice our man for that. As you can see, we got a few 3 generals here. Of course, I would prefer to have even more, such as one of these guys, for example. This guy here, maybe. Would also be important to attack in Darban. I think that we might be able to take them out here. But as I said, I'm just going to have more manpower. And we already have our 2 tank divisions here. Second passenger, 4,000 men. I think are being also updated. We will fill our fuel capacity in 4.1 years with this rate. No, we're not going to need any expedition forces, honestly. No, we could launch an attack here on this Romanian troops, but if we're going to move forward on this territory, we're going to take huge attrition because we don't have a very good infrastructure, as you can see. Our infrastructure is simply not good enough, and we cannot build it even better. Actually, we can upgrade a little bit from place to place. Especially in places where such infrastructure is too poor. We got so many projects. We got 21% construction speed. This is going to increase. Befriend Romania. What was this? This was around here. Befriend Turkey, but there is no Turkey. Turkey doesn't exist. Iraq and Iran, of course. And we don't want to make a Molotov-Ribbentrop pact with the Russian Empire, not yet. Demands the Deadland. But anyway, after befriending Romania, I think we can move on with anti-Comintern pact. War tension increased by 1. Or maybe not yet. We got here research landing aircraft, spirit in the English Channel, and available Chief of Staff Ritter von Grime. Increased bonus battle for Britain, train Fallschirm Jagers, and this suggests Atlantic was also good, Alpenfestung is also good, build Alpenfestung, replace Nazi finances with NZ, surrender limit plus 20%, finish the Atlantic Wall. But let's go on first of all with Battle for Britain or Battle of Britain. Battle of Britain and not Battle for Britain. Lebanon's born program. Daily political power gain, monthly population, and consumer good factories. And we got our 3rd Panzer Division that we could send somewhere. Here, as you can see, we got plenty of troops, which we don't have to send anywhere. In fact, we got sometimes too many. Now we could send to this man a few units, but I would prefer to supply our troops in Africa, which means these troops here. because we got plenty of them. Let's just send them right there. Coup in Bolivia. Well, I wouldn't say it's troubling. So we got 4,000 men right here with General Major Wolf Hermann Krass. And a lot of Panzer 1, but also Panzer 2, so a lot of Panzer 4, which is infantry tank chassis. Some heavy self-propelled anti-air, and some heavy tank destroyers. So this division is absolutely great. As you can see, we're putting up even more of them, like another 5 Schwere Panzer Division and Panzer 1 Army Division. So I think that we're doing just great. Let's just go on with it. We also got so many airplanes that are not doing anything. In fact, we could attack Poland. I really didn't take a decision on that until now. Nuremberg class. So let's just go on here with airplanes. Because we are in 1936. And we just researched a new type of aircraft carrier plane, which I'm going to do. It's going to be the Arado 187. So I'm going to go on with it. And let's just put up a new type of ship, the light cruiser. Now this light cruiser, as you can see, can be replaced, can be upgraded. With so what we got here? We got, what model is this then? No one knows. I don't know. What can we do here? Maybe torpedo launchers. Torpedo launchers too. Secondary battery too, and cruise armor too. So this ship is definitely going to be much better. I'm gonna build 10 of them because they are light cruisers. And we're just gonna need a lot more ships like that. Because we got Destroyer 7, a lot of Destroyer 7 type, Destroyer from 1934 model. But no one is being able to sink our ships because we have the most evolved navy in the whole, on the whole map. We can also launch an invasion here, so let's go on with it. Let's see what we got. Force attack, they are cannot retreat while attacking. No, I wouldn't do that. But all this stuff, oh shit. I didn't really want to do that because we need more command power to recruit generals. Anyway, let's just launch the attack anyway. I think it's not going to work in Saloniki, but oh, actually it will work. And this is a better general, of course, a better Austro-Hungarian general. But actually, no, this was too late. This was too late, man. Which means that Greece is going to be absolutely annihilated. No, you don't really have to move there. Ah, shit. It was too late. Let's just send our Marines to attack somewhere else. And I still didn't resolve the problem with Poland because I wanted to attack them. They was gonna go to war with the Russian Empire, which are in no faction. So I just am afraid that they're gonna jump in this faction and gonna attack them. That's fine, I'm not gonna attack Poland, but I'm gonna have to do something with our Marines very soon. So we got the Dornier 22, which is a type of naval bomber, if I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna move on with engineering. That's what I got here. 1938, but it's gonna take 300 days. I think it's a bit too much. Gotta go back here. Resource gain efficiency 10%, or fuel gain per oil refining, and fuel gain from refining is 10%. This is also going to increase our oil a lot. So I think I can go on with fuel refining 1. And Hyper class can be replaced, but we can also have this new type of naval bomber. So let's have it. We already have a lot of naval bomber 1, as you can see. Now we're gonna have even more. And let's see where shall we launch another attack, because here Greece has been actually destroyed. I could go ahead with our plan to attack in here. That's what I'm gonna do now. Because we really have to put a foothold on America if we really want to move on with this campaign and finish them off. Free France. So this is the only place I want to attack. No somewhere else, just there. Let's go ahead with our little Marines. We're gonna need some naval supremacy in the Maria plane, which I think is this one. But here we can send another fleet, and that's not going to be a problem. We already have a fleet down here that's not doing it. We've got no commander. So then we're just going to need a little bit more fuel, and just gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna have actually more fuel. We got paratroopers. We can recruit paratroopers now. But we will move on with Record Company 7. And yes, we got paratroopers now, but I'm not sure. We don't have enough special forces, so we cannot recruit them, 3,000 of them. I would definitely like to recruit them. They are very good at paratroopers. With help of paratroopers, you can launch some very nice invasions everywhere. So they are actually very cool. I would like to recruit them, but not yet. And the Allies will also have to fight their way through Free France, which has so many ports here that it is being so well supplied by the Allies with troops and equipment. And they are still battling here, Kingdom of France against Free France. I think if Poland is going to remain alone, because they are not authoritarian, they are conservatives. But of course, if Russia will win, then Russia will take out Poland. I think we should attack Poland. I should take the risk. Even if we're gonna go to war with the Austro-Hungarian Empire, I think that I should attack Poland. So let's attack them. We got plenty of manpower. Shock troops. And here we're just gonna move on with maintenance company. 7. So we got everything we need here to attack Poland. That's why I like to jump in and do it. Oh, I forgot about that. Free France and Kingdom of Italy. No. I think they are guaranteeing... it's guaranteeing Russia. That's why. Although they are not at war with the Russians, right? They are just... That was the problem with Poland. So no, I don't think we can attack them. Guys are moving through Africa. This guy has fallen ill. Okay, they're gonna have to move the other way around now. It's just pathetic. I think they're just gonna move. Yeah, they're gonna have to move over across all of Africa, but if the Allies will advance here, then they're gonna be able to move them farther. Right. Which means that I'm gonna have to go back to my initial plan to attack in here. But before I'm gonna do that, I want to recruit a new admiral. The Spanish Civil War in 1936, so it did happen. This is a scripted event. Alright. And this doesn't look good. Iberian People's Republic, which are in alliance with Ma and Ukraine. And Spanish State, which actually is a national republic, and I think we should actually support. These guys are also at war with Iberian, with France, right? On Free France. So this should also be, we have a non-aggression plan with them. They should also be our allies. Let's see how much support we have from our allies. 470,000 maybe. I think we're doing pretty good now. Yeah, they changed it because we are supporting these guys. Although we got good relations with actually all of them. But they might be, because they are nationalists, they might be able to join our faction if they get away. I could send volunteers to be at peace. Ah, okay. Need to be at peace. And we got an advantage against the Americans. Now here regarding spies, you can see we can only go with Space Department. One's gonna research early spy satellite, otherwise there's nothing we can do here. Got no operations, only 2 spies unfortunately. Because we're simply going to need more political power. And war against Poland is going to expire because I just don't want to go to war with Italy, I guess. Now they're starting to have some manpower because they are scrapping the barrel. These guys are having 2 million, they are doing just wonderful. The problem is that they are together in a big faction. And this is a huge faction from which also Iran This part in Iran is a very strong power because they have taken a big part of India. They give also a lot of territory to Austro-Hungarians and also to us. And there is also Japan, which is another faction, which is also at war with France. And they also got a lot of manpower. They got extensive pursuit. I think they are doing absolutely fine, and they got so many divisions. They have, of course, more divisions than we have. That is the deal right now. As you can see, Greece has been absolutely encircled by the Allied troops, and the Allies will lose a lot of divisions here very soon. So the guys are moving through Northern Africa. That's good. We are in July 1936, and we're heading towards the real World War II era or period. Battle of Britain. I would like to go with Atlantic War before we're going to move on into economics even further. Reichsautobahn I think is also good. It's going to give us Fritz total and going to add maximum infrastructure on the board. But I think Atlantic War is important to prepare for a future war that is never going to happen because we're going to defeat the Allies. And soon we're going to be able to recruit a new admiral because we're going to jump to 75 command power. But I guess that we'll see about that. Yeah, I think here it's going to be difficult to take them out. They got so many divisions, 14 divisions. I think it's going to be, everything is going to be in vain, but I'm still going to wait and we're going to get 1 million manpower. And then I'm going to launch the attack because you got plenty of equipment, so you shouldn't have any problems. We got a lot of heavy tank, infantry tank, we got a lot of light tank and support equipment, train as well, and heavy tank destroyers too. So I think that we should be able to do very good right here. And if you're gonna have another fleet here, we could be able to launch the attack. Let's see how much fuel we have. 76.4. Once our research will be done, this research fuel refining 132 days is gonna be able to send another fleet. We are able anyway, but I just want to wait a bit. So we got new type of tanks now to research. A lot of new type of tanks with the Tiger tank and the Leopard tank in 1941 already. Or the King Tiger. Right? But we're gonna move on first of all with Marder 3. I don't know if this will replace something, but let's just go on with it. Arado, yes, this will definitely replace something. And go back to engineering. 400, 285 decimetric radar enables decimetric naval search radar. Enables building radar station level 2, state to 1938. Let's go on with it. And we're gonna have to replace our aircraft carrier planes. This is a very good type of Arado. We could upgrade it, and of course I'm gonna do it because why not? Alright, that will be enough. And it's the Carrier Fighter 1, so let's go on with it. We're gonna use all of the experience that we got in order to do that. Another naval combat. The enemy are having only transport convoys in this area, nothing else. That we are sinking. Oh, they have attacked us. I knew that this is going to come because they got so many troops, the Americans, but it seems that they didn't really work as they wanted to. Although they are still trying to attack. That's right, they're just preparing and then they're gonna attack. No, it's not going to work. They're just abandoning their battle. This is just pathetic. But this is good that they are attacking, because that means that once they're gonna abandon the attack, we're gonna be able to attack them ourselves. I'm just gonna wait and we're gonna have a little bit more manpower, like above 1 million. And then we're gonna launch the attack. Alright. I cannot wait until this research will be done, and I'm gonna have to send another fleet to patrol there. It's gonna take another 103 days. It's just way too much. I cannot waste that much time, so let's go on with it. Oh, but I cannot recruit. I could recruit an emerald, however I'm not gonna do it. I just send them like that. Patrol in there, and we're gonna recruit an emerald right here. Or commander, whatever. They look all the same, but I don't care. We're gonna have to make sure that we're gonna have supremacy here. And see that we have. Let's go. Let's try to take out this territory in northern France, because from here we could invade some other islands of the Caribbean. Marder 3 has been researched. Now go back to artillery, right? It's going to cost 300 days. This is just a little bit too much. Going back to the ships. Got the Sidis class. Yeah, Sidis class is good. Yeah, we can't replenish anything. Is that light tank destroyer too, but we're not using any light tank destroyer here. In October 1936, we're gonna go towards 1937. And we finally have also almost 1 million. Okay, not yet. So we got Atlantic Wall, which is here. We're gonna go on with finish the Atlantic Wall. Or maybe not. Or with Alpenfestung. But let's get back to economy. Begin depression recovery. Reichsautobahn. If it still works, or two-sided economics, less political power gain and 40% less stability, that would be a catastrophe. Establish Deutsche Arbeitsfront. Daily political power gain, with population -1, but construction 4 and more political power gain will give us +5. Still, I'm gonna go with Reichsautobahn first. 35 days anyway. It's not that much. Catalan state declare independence, and Kingdom of Greece to one state, Spanish. Iberian People's Republic was annexed, and Khaganate of Turan was puppeted. Republic of Ma, I don't know, something happened. I have no idea what happened. It's just Greece still exists. What about here? Oh, we got Spanish state. We're supposed to invite them into our faction. Aligned towards Canada. Yeah, that's a big problem. What about these guys? No, we don't have any better relationship with them as well. They are also granting trade routes to the US. And they got no, they are no faction. Spanish state is a no faction. And I heard something. Oh my goodness! Look at Ukraine. But we don't have a good relationship with any of them, which is just that bad. I mean, they are not in no faction. Greater East Asia, yet they are in a faction here. Can we have these guys with starter land lease, for example? But I'm not sure. In order to resist against the Russians, because the more Russia is going to be busy, the more time we're going to have to wipe out the allies and then we're gonna worry about the Russians. We can also help the Russian Empire here that I would like to attack, but I'm not gonna attack. They are being supported also by Poland. But I would like first to support the so-called Republic of Tajikistan. And I'm gonna like to send them some land lease. Now, what do you guys think we should send them as land lease? So write it down below in the chat. What are your suggestions? So as you can see, we got infantry equipment and heavy artillery equipment. We're just producing them a lot. We don't have enough fuel. We got motorized. Wait a minute. Is that all that we have? Is that all that we can send them, perhaps? Train equipment, infantry, heavy artillery, support, motorized, and light artillery. Now, I'd like to send them one of each, you know. Wait a minute, what is that supposed to mean? What land is start? Oh, request. There was the wrong button. No one is saying anything. So, okay, let's see. So we're not producing this kind of Canone and Gewehr, so I think we should send them this old type of equipment that we have. Horse-drawn carriage is not what we're gonna need. I mean, this is really some old stuff that I would like to get rid of. This type of old artillery and so on. I really want to send them everything that we have old in our pocket because we're just not gonna use it. Of course, we got some stuff that we capture from other nations, and this is maybe what I should send them. But I would say not yet. Let's just send them first of all this. Gewehr 98. I don't want to send all of them. I just want to send more of them, like that. I just send them some field canone once. Also, just some more of them. This one also. I'd like to send actually all of them, or maybe a lot. Not all of them, but maybe a lot. We can of course accept all of this. Gewehr 85, I think this is also an old stuff. Motorized 905 and artillery as well. So I'm gonna send them from our monthly production because we're not producing monthly. Okay, we got also this old model. This is also very old, 1898. I think this is actually the oldest model that we have. And another old type of artillery, so that is also good to send. What else do you guys think we should send them? Porsche trucks, maybe BMW Group Bavaria, and this is a better type of rifle, early anti-tank rifle. Diesel locomotive, so this is a very important type. I don't think I would like to send this. Maybe some support equipment, but we're also going to need that as well. I also got some early rifle 1900 from Belgians because we are taking out Belgians as well. I think we got 1903 as well, as you can see. We're just gonna send all. (1906). Well, we are in 1936, so this is a very big difference. Same thing here, some horse-drawn carriage. We're gonna send all. 1907, 1908, horse-drawn carriage from France. This has also been captured. Horse-drawn carriage from, I think, Russia. This has also been captured very long time ago. Early rifle. Wait a minute. Here, I would like to kind of send both of them because this is also a very old type of rifle. We're not even gonna need all of them, so that's all right. Let's see. I think they haven't accepted. Now they are democratic, so it just wonders me that they are not going in some other faction with the allies. You know, this is just strange. And let's just get back here to our main invasion force. See if we're gonna be able to do something. And you see that the allies are having no troops here, which means that we're gonna take them out simply because they were unaware that we're gonna invade. And guess what? We did invade. Now let's attack immediately. We're gonna have to take all those two ports in very fast manner before we're gonna be able to secure this territory. Now we might start to take some attrition as well. As you can see, we have also we are selling some of our equipment. And here we're just gonna take this territory now. Although this one belongs to Kingdom of France, but frankly, that we could invite theoretically into faction, although they are in the Axis faction. But theoretically, what's going to take, we're going to be able to invade these islands and move all down towards the United States, take out Cuba and some other states. Let's see which other allies they have. They have no other allies. Brazil is also independent, and we got the offer military access, offer docking rights. We had a very good relationship with them. Minus 35 opinion supports enemy faction, but we can also offer them dock rights anyway. As you can see now, we have a very good relationship with Brazil, which has also a lot of bonuses. Construction contracting, industrial construction speed, Polaka. Partisan politics, revolution of 1930. Okay, so they got very, very nice events now there. It's very interesting that this campaign to play with any other nation. Right, so here we're just moving forward. Doesn't seem that we have any resistance. We have taken out 2 ports and we're going to take the 3rd as well. Things are moving on fast, which is great because we could finish this campaign before the date. And the Dutch are having the unit right now. That is going to disappear. They don't have any transfer rates anywhere. For military access, no need to. Cancel on aggression pact with Ukraine, I don't care. And this is our territory here. This jungle territory belongs to us. And I think that this this division has been wiped out because, or it has been scuffled by the enemy. Right, so that's what I got here. Yeah, this is the Americans. We can take all these islands and move on forward. For that, we're gonna have to have control in the Caribbean Sea, and this is going to be very difficult because we're already consuming a lot of supplies. But we can send our fleet back. How exactly can we send them back? I don't know what exactly. Yeah, because I'm gonna have. Okay. Operating the English channel, docked. I guess we can send these guys back. Yeah, we're just gonna send them, all of them out because we don't need them. And we're just gonna keep our ships down here to wipe out their convoys, and soon gonna send ships in the Caribbean Sea. I'm gonna try to take them out in Caribbean Sea as well. I could use, of course, some more Marines somehow, but I don't know exactly how to use them right now. Okay, you should just move there because we got a port over there, and you should move down here. And I think we can also construct something here. And supply hub as well. A radar station and an anti-air. I think that's an awesome investment. Recon Company 7, which enables us to move on towards the tanks. Let's go on with Vespa. It's going to take 37 days, which of course is not much at all. And we finally have 1 million. No, we don't have 1 million. We'll keep losing a little bit. but we're making more fuel, which is just great. Oh shit, it seems that Free France is advancing. Rebels. Kingdom of Greece is still having a tiny territory right there, and there is also Japan that I think is trying to advance. Kingdom of France is really advancing, so they're gonna come after us. They're gonna have to fight us right there. Here the allies didn't try to attack anymore, since that nothing happened. Maybe we're also not gonna be able to attack them. Let's see if we can have more marines. No, 2023 it seems not. But we're gonna have soon our heavy tank division. Our first heavy tank division. That's very good. We could decipher another cipher, but the question against Free France, United States, where's do they have? Against Canada. And well, are they alive with Romania? Nope. In fact, with Romania we can sign a non-aggression pact, but we still cannot invite them into faction as far as I can see. As for military access, I think this will be the most important. I think against Australia we could also... Now we're going to decipher a lot of ciphers. This is going to be a big job. Reichsautobahn is done. And then we're going to have the problem with the steelworks and two-sided economics as well. Then we're going to move forward. But let's go on in here. Eliminate fascist resistance. Have arrest Hitler. Consolidate the left and Rotter-Morgan. It doesn't really seem that we can do that right now. Which means I'm going to start all over again from here. Reichstag fire decree. Create a Gestapo or ban political parties. Nuremberg rally. A law concerning the highest state police. German referendum. Before non-aggression pact with Poland. Oh, interesting. Saarland plebiscite. Saarstadt referendum. Create a Gestapo is going to give us less political power gain and less mass population, but more encryption and more stability. So I think that would be good. Burn books. I'm gonna go with ban all political parties. 70 days. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen. I think that the others will be banned just like that. Atlantic Wall construction. Polskie Mineshaft. More stability. Ostwall construction. Oberkommando des Heeres. Alright, I guess that's good. And the Chinese Empire managed to invade Kingdom of Netherlands over here. Incredible. They are in the same alliance with Japan, that's why. Military Academy, grain tax, moderate inflation, communist corruption, war of resistance. But they got 2 million manpower and plenty of divisions, and I think that Chinese Empire, they have just this tiny structure over there. And we got our Panzer division, which looks great. Yeah, let's send into this guy. We'll also request force expedition forces, so they will send them. I'm gonna go on with it. 2 divisions, that's alright. It's better than nothing. Because our allies are having anyway a lot of divisions at the border with Russia. Just in case the war will start. And now we got less manpower because they're recruiting some new divisions here. Some Panzer Arm Division and Heavy Arm Division. Now, as you can see here, we got only 1,000 margins. It's a very poor one. Right, our allies managed to put up a lot of troops here. 45. and 44. Wow, they really have a lot. That's why I'm gonna ask them for a lot of units as well. They're also providing us with some foreign manpowers here. Foreign manpower support is indeed huge, which is absolutely great. Now daily gaining 5.4 thousand, unfortunately, of oil, which means we're not going to be able easily to attack them here. But I think that once this research will be done, if you're refining 42 states, we're going to be able to make more oil, to have more oil. Maintenance company 7. That's just great. Let's just go on with tanks, with flak looks. This is, I think, the type of light anti-aircraft. Republic of Ma. I'm not sure who those guys are. But so I have another idea. Although I think that we're gonna need another general right here, then another emerald, and then another one down here, I guess. But first we're gonna need more command power. Now I want to send our planes back on Poland because they really got nothing to do. We're just gonna hold them. They got nothing to do down here, so we're just gonna hold them. We got improved artillery 2 or so. Let's see about that. Let's get back to ships, planes again. I'm gonna research this type of plane, and I'm gonna go with the Junkers 87. This is FE 167. As you can see, we got plenty of bonuses on these planes all over the place. Also from 1940 projects. And we got a new type of artillery, so let's go on with it. Let's replace it. Yeah, this looks more like World War II artillery, honestly. Oh shit, I haven't seen that. Someone invaded here, but I haven't seen that thing. Oh, that's incredible, man. Yeah, taking all of Germany. How did that actually happen? Shit. So I'm gonna have to arrive with everything we got. We got 2 armies, which we should send all of them. But first of all, let's see. Oh shit, what the fuck did I do? I don't think I wanted to do that, honestly. Oh man, I didn't see that coming. But we're gonna have to stop them because I don't understand how did that happen. They got here, they are controlling the sea, but how the fuck they are controlling the sea? Because I thought that because we sent them back. I sent them back, man. That was the problem. I have just sent them back. Holding position in northeastern sea. Yeah, so that they will not be able to be supplied. I think that's very important. This was the problem. I just sent our fleet back and it was a total catastrophe, and I should never do that. Alright, let's try to stop them now. Now it's going to be very costly. That's why we're also losing a lot of money. A lot of manpower. What? Wait a minute, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing? Just cannot fucking believe that. Alright, so all of you go ahead. They were supposed to invade England. That would have been much better. Now we're gonna have a big battle with the Allied forces. Hang on a second, I will also have to counterattack because otherwise it's not going to bring anything. I'm not going to counterattack. Of course, we don't even have generals and so on, so things are looking very bad. Anyway, where the hell are they going, man? What are they doing? We should pull them back. We got a huge army, but we're gonna lose a lot of manpower. Request German arms. Yeah, let's help them. Hang on a second. So here, we can just go directly and kill and take them out. No, just take them out over there, and we can move wherever we want. I don't care. So we're gonna take them out very fast. Thank Lord. It just seemed to be very difficult anyway. Now the Allies will lose a lot of divisions, but this came as total unexpected. A total unexpected this invasion. I was just about to lose our entire German Reich here to this massive attack. Luckily, we have a very superior force here, so because we're gonna have to repair everything now. They have destroyed everything. Alright, going back to artillery. Alright, I'm just gonna go on with this type of anti-tank. Oh, it doesn't seem that we have to do something here. Okay, so let's take back our territory as fast as possible before the Allies will be able to send even more divisions. Of course, I don't think they got more divisions. Yeah, they got like 400, a total of 400 divisions. Netherlands, Greece, they still got a lot of divisions. Even the Americans, Dominicans, Haitians, of course they are very poor divisions. They're not compared to the German army in 1936. So as you can see, we're advancing very fast, such a huge pace, so that the enemy is not being able to defend or do something. Actually, I think they are not even supplied very well. I don't think they are very supplied. We're also going to make another major amount of equipment capture after we're going to take them on. But we don't really have any. Oh, they got some air support here, which is not that bad. And here as well. Air superiority in Germany, but it doesn't matter. Yes, we're killing the Dutch fleet a little bit. And here we managed to circle a few divisions. Haitian divisions, I think, that are trying desperately to defend, but as you can see, they're not going to make it. And very soon, we're just gonna destroy them. So let's kill them once and for all. They are receiving more and more divisions, I think. Or they're just leaving or something. Or they are moving back. I'm not quite sure what exactly they are doing. So I have to tell my guys what to do. I was hoping they're gonna attack as fast as possible before they will be able to leave here. Let's move directly there and take that fort. And Netherlands is out. We have captured a little bit more territory from them. Let's take them out too. Another 4 American divisions. And as you can see, we managed to completely wipe them out here. This is really great. Yeah, they are not gonna be able to do anything. No, I think they have just moved back. They have lost another huge amount of manpower, I think. 16 million. They're gonna lose even more. Black Panzer looks. But here, regarding here, we could move on with the Junkers 87, which is the type of interceptor. And we managed to pull them back. It was, however, very difficult. We're also sinking some of their convoys. We're making a huge amount of fuel. We're just needing a lot of fuel. This is as far as the Allies can attack. Now, as you can see, they're not going to be able to attack any further. I think they've also must have taken a lot of divisions out of here, but it seems not. They're also taking a lot of losses. Yet, I would like to launch an offensive here, no matter what. Well, I would need another general. Can we have it? We're gonna have soon another general. Let's just wait a little bit. Also, fuel refining. Come on, hurry up. There you go. Now we should just have a new commander. Here we're gonna take some losses, but maybe with a little bit of help, maybe we're gonna be able to advance it later. So we've got fuel refining now. This is just great. We're just gonna move on. $500 days is of course way too much. 400 days. We can move on with... Oh yes, that would also be important, but that is also important as well. Desert, Jaeger, and Jungle Specialist. I think Jaeger would be alright. Just move on with Jaegers. So it seems that we might be able to pull them back here. I'm not quite sure. If we're gonna do this, it's just going to be great. And I cannot believe that I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that message. That is, of course, very unfortunate. So let's first of all take one territory after the other. We're gonna let them attack as much as they want. Netherlands have anyway been destroyed completely. And I think they are trying to save the day here, but it's not going to work. They're not gonna be able to attack us anymore. And next time I'm just gonna go and defend all of the territory with all of our troops. We've got integrated guidance system that gives us a little bit more reserve speed. The next one's gonna take a lot, so we're not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna jump here, and I want to go in the field of infantry weapons. To Granat Werfen. And they are doomed. Alright, let's launch a massive attack down here. They got 25 divisions or so, so this is going to be a massive loss for the Allies. Now the Allies could use the opportunity invading Great Britain if they will be smart, but I don't think they will do this. We're also losing a lot of fuel with current consumption 18,000. Yeah, because we're also attacking here. Okay, let's just put some pressure on them with everything we got here. I'm gonna try to take them out if we're gonna lose a lot of manpower. And yeah, that's the problem. We don't have enough fuel, and if we're gonna run out of fuel, then it's going to be even worse. It seems that France is being pulled back also in Africa. But things are actually stable, so I'm just gonna check and see what's gonna happen. Let's just watch this battle here, how we're gonna wipe out all these allied divisions in a very, very short time. And it's over. Now we got all of our troops in one place. This is of course very costly. Alright. So this is what I want to do. Let's just cover all this area so that another invasion is not going to happen again. We should just take care of all of our territories, like Calais, Dunkirk. And with these guys, we're gonna take care of this territory down here. Alright, now our guys will be very busy. They'll have to move. Unfortunately, we're losing very fast fuel. We're losing fuel very fast. Free France is expanding a lot. Yeah, they're just trying to take the port of Dakar, and I think they will do it. And when I thought that we got close to the Americans, it's really good. Remember Pearl Harbor, but has been no Pearl Harbor in 1937, for Christ's sake. The Greek population 10%, now they got a huge, enormous bonus without doing anything. 67 million, they got conscription. Alright, now it's going to be very difficult by the Americans, and we're going to put up a lot of divisions on this side. They got a massive bonus. Then political parties, red unit of strength, and create the Gestapo. After that, appoint Himmler, Knight of the Long Knives. And we're gonna move on with Thousand-Year Reich. I think we're gonna have some massive battles down here, massive bonuses. If you're gonna get this, expand Lebensraum. Political party 120 war support just by war vote time. Alliance with Spain. Oh, this one is very interesting. Let's try to make alliance with Spain. Maybe it's going to work, maybe not. We'll see about that. Change of popularity in Socialist Democratic. Yes, we're not gonna have our Nazi party, which is the best. Political parties banned. This sounds so tragic. And we have lost, we're still losing a lot of manpower because we are just mobilizing a lot. And we are defending now our Reich. I think no one's going to be able to invade us anymore. We managed, however, to take also Germany, Netherlands and Belgium. This should give us a lot more manpower. So let's just see what's going on in the south of the area. I said that we're not going to make any advantage here, although we are attacking, but I think that we should just keep attacking. We're going to keep attacking, we're going to lose manpower and equipment, but I think that we're also going to be able to advance here because we're putting a lot of pressure on the... And we could use some planes. Why the bloody hell we don't have any planes down here? We have 200. Alright, that is looking good. But they are out of range. They are completely out of range. However, I have an idea. Although I think it's going to be enough. It's going to be the same. They are not deployed yet. They're not yet deployed. Whatever. Yes, our losses are just incredibly high. I think we might also start losing divisions here. I mean, like entire divisions. If we could take only one territory, such as this one, for example, they got 9 divisions. Here they got 4. Here we could take them out, for example. I don't know if it's going to work. So we got another Panzer division. Okay, we're finally doing better now, because we're not advancing with all of our armies. Okay, let's see what our allies are doing, the Tajikistans. I think I'm gonna send them even more equipment, honestly, although now, right now, we're losing ourselves a lot of equipment because of this massive battle down here. We're also losing a lot of manpower. But I'm struggling to get through this, and I think we're gonna go. If we're gonna take this at this province, it's gonna be incredible. If only this province is going to be absolutely great. Unfortunately, got 2 ports. That's why it's so difficult to attack them, including Durban. But I think we're gonna put even more pressure on them with our tanks. We're gonna take them out here. So anyway, I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and until next time, goodbye.